Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make sardine bread. So as you can see, I'm frying the fish. I really want to use the fish from scratch. I don't want to buy Titus and process it like a already processed fish and all of that. I want to process it myself, and so I have marinated the fish and I've fried it. And then this is onion, the ground pepper, and I'm frying the oil at this point. I'm going to make a sauce. So you see the oil has I had poured the stock of the fish, and I'm stir frying the onions inside it, just to bring up that flavor, the fishy flavor. And then here I've added seasoning, my curry mix and salt and all of those dry ingredients, and allowing it to fry a little bit. Let it fry and let the onion be sauteed. At this point I'm adding the fish. I want the fish to fry and let the seasoning enter into the fish so that we can really get the sweetness from the fish when we eat it into the bread. And I added my ground pepper into it to give that spicy flavor, because guys, I do not like fish without pepper. It just puts me off completely. So here's my flour in a bowl, and this is sugar. Of course, we have salt, milk and yeast, and I pour the dry ingredients first. You want to pour the dry ingredients first so that it will combine very, very well. When you pour in your dry ingredients, then you turn on the mixer. So I turn on the mixer at this point and it's mixing. If you want the recipe to this bread, all you just need to do is to comment recipe, and I'm going to send the recipe to you. So you mix this until it gets the window pane level. The window pane test, the test that you carry out to bread to know when it is okay, when it has reached for you to start shaping. So at this point I'm just shaping. I had cut the bread into bread buns, and I'm just shaping them into bread buns shapes. So I'm molding them. I've molded them already, and now I'm putting the sardine. Oh god, this is juicy. In fact, as I was molding this thing, it was just so juicy in my hand, and I was ready. It was so aromatic and so juicy, guys. This is unlike any sardine bread you have ever had. Believe me, this is one of its kind, made with so much love. As usual, now everything we do is made with love. And so I'm on another one, putting another spoon of sardine into the bread bun, molding it gradually. You can see the juice coming out of this. Oh god, this is delicious. You really need to try this. So you can place your order. This client really enjoyed her bread. She was like, she has never eaten sardine bread that tastes so good. You can place your order. We have them in different sizes, so feel free to place your order for your sardine bread. If you want the small size, you want the big size, they're all available. And you can see how it's going inside. The fish is inside the bread. It's not just sardine bread that has sardine flavor, or just scatter bread inside the dough. We are intentional about making you enjoy the sardine bread. So at this point I had molded the bread for the small pan. This is the size of the small pan, and I'm still putting fish again on top. It doesn't get better than this, my guys. It doesn't get better than this, So this is just how we do it. And then this is the big pan. I'm still putting fish on top, marinating the bread so that all the juice and the flavor from the fish will enter into it. You know what I mean now? So I'm brushing it on top of the bread, with love and so much. The fish joke, God I beg, enjoyment. See bread now. So at this point it had already proofed it's ready for baking. So I had preheated my oven to 185 degrees and I baked for 30 minutes. Can you see this? The deliciousness, the brownness. Oh god, with a bake up. Oh god, see bread. See bread. So this is it, guys. This is our sardine bread. See how oh god, you just want to take a chunk. If it had not been for a client, I would have just dived into this bread and devoured it completely, but I just had to pinch myself because this was not mine, this was for a client. And so this is what our sardine bread looks like. I've customer really enjoyed hers, and I believe you will enjoy yours as well. Remember what I said about the recipe? If you want the recipe for the bread, please feel free to type recipe in the comment section, and I'll be sure to send you the complete recipe of the ingredients I used to achieve this beautiful looking dough that you are seeing right here. Thank you so much for watching. See you.